Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I told you in my last video that I got off on my filming schedule, so I'm filming 2 of these back to back, which is a little bit weird. And this one will go up on time, but the other one will go up probably a day late. But anyways, I wore a ton of fragrances last week as always, and I'm gonna jump right in. So one of the first fragrances I wore, we had a really cold day last week. It only got up to, I think, like the high 50s. And I knew that day that I wanted to pull out Lune Feline. This is such a beautiful, warm cardamom and vanilla fragrance. It's just a really warm, spiced vanilla. It's a really heavy, spiced vanilla. It's an absolute monster of a fragrance, lasts forever. I didn't layer this over any lotion. I should have, because I love it layered over just a really beautiful, simple vanilla lotion. But on its own, this is just fantastic. It's, I don't think that this would be for everybody, but if you like cardamom or if you like an intensely kind of warm, spicy fragrance, I think you would really like this. If not, then yeah, I would probably stay away. It's pretty intense for what it is. But anyways, that is Atelier Dior Lune Feline. Next, I pulled out Alien. I haven't worn just the original Alien in a long time, probably like a year. And this somehow smells better on me than it ever has before. This just is like magic. And you guys know, if you've been following me recently, that my skin chemistry has changed, and things that used to smell good on me don't smell good on me anymore. And this is the first fragrance that I found that, oh my gosh, smells even better on me somehow. This thing is magic on my skin now. Oh my gosh, it's almost, I mean, this is incredibly intoxicating for me. It always has been. I've always loved Alien. It never smelled bad on me, but there's something about it now that is just magic. And it really is such an intoxicating fragrance. This one is sweet and bright, but syrupy and heavy all at the same time. I absolutely love this. And it's funny because I never ever smell this fragrance on people, ever. I don't know that I've ever smelled it on somebody in public, but like 2 days after I wore this, I was walking through Walmart and I smelled it on somebody else. I was like, holy cow, somebody else is wearing Alien, and I have never ever smelled it on somebody. So whoever it was, it smelled incredible on them too, and they have amazing taste. But anyways, yeah, that is Mugler Alien. This thing is an absolute monster. You're gonna smell like this until you wash it off the next day. I mean, just nuclear. So anyways, that is Mugler Alien. Next, I pulled out my Dreamhouse Ikiryo Ghostdance. I wanted to wear this one because he sent this to me when it was still pretty warm out. I did test it then anyways, because I don't care, but I wanted to test it in cooler weather, and this is magic. It is phenomenal in cooler weather. It was fine in warm weather too, though. Gosh, like, and this I don't think this bottle is even fully macerated yet, because this is still a pretty fresh bottle. So I can only imagine in like 3 months what this is gonna smell like. If you like Blood Cherry Cordial, you would like this one. They are different. This one isn't quite as heavy as Blood Cherry Cordial, but this has got blackberry and cocoa in it. So you get that really beautiful kind of berry cocoa combination like you do in Blood Cherry Cordial. This one just isn't quite as heavy. Now it might, as time goes on, it might get more syrupy and more heavy and be more like Blood Cherry Cordial, but right now it's like a little bit of a lighter version, and it is different. Somebody asked me, I forget what the question was, but I remember my answer, and I remember telling the person that if you like Blood Cherry Cordial, you will most likely like this, but at the same time, they're both different enough to own both of them. It's an absolute monster of a fragrance. I could smell this on me for 10, 12 hours. I smelled like this forever. I love it. And this is also one of my very favorite like costumes. I just think it's stunning. So anyways, that is Dreamhouse Ikiryo Ghostdance. Next, I forgot to include this fragrance in my vanilla video, and I hate that I did, because this is such an amazing vanilla fragrance. I need to see if Yves Rocher still carries this fragrance. This is Yves Rocher Cuir de Nuit, and oh my gosh, this is such a delicious, perfumey, sweet, warm, kind of slightly dark vanilla. It's fantastic. It smells a lot like Riddle Oils has an oil that smells almost identical to this. I need to pull out my Riddle Oils because I need to layer them. This actually performs pretty well on its own. I think I got a good 6-7 hours out of this. So it performs beautifully on its own, but I bet layered over that Riddle Oil, holy cow, it would probably be a monster. So I need to go ahead and pull my Riddle Oil out and layer them, but I love this fragrance. Somebody sent this to me some years back, and I just absolutely adore it. It is a delicious vanilla. Yeah, and it's really, really affordable, and I think they still have it. So if they do, I'll link it for you. But anyways, that is Yves Rocher Cuir de Nuit. Okay, next I pulled out, this is Lattafa Nebras. I was on kind of like a vanilla kick, like a vanilla chocolate kind of kick this week. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is like, it's a sweet chocolate berries. It smells, the berries actually smelled like dried though. It smells more like a dried fruit, and powdered cocoa. It is stunning. It does smell a lot like the first Billie Eilish fragrance that came out, but I had to declutter that Billie Eilish fragrance because it smelled way too screechy and it was weird on skin and I just didn't love it. This fragrance, on the other hand though, this is phenomenal. This smells so good. It doesn't have any screechiness to it. It's really smooth. It's really, really beautiful. I wore this on a pretty warm day, so I only got maybe 4 hours out of it or so. I still haven't tested this on a really cold day yet, so I will pull it out again and rewear it again on a really cold day, and I will let you guys know how it performs. But I love this. I did reapply it that day though because I just wanted to smell like this all day because I love this fragrance. It smells phenomenal. And where did I find this? I think I found a bottle of this on, gosh, I think I found a bottle on Amazon for $34.99, which is a really good price because the price of this is getting way jacked up. I think because it's gotten pretty hyped up. But anyways, yeah, I love this one. This is Lattafa Nebras. Next, I pulled out another one of my Dior apple fragrances. This one is my absolute favorite. This is Caramel Pomme Delight, and this is Xerjoff Lyra and Killian Apple Brandy again, and it is delicious. It smells like Xerjoff Lyra, but if you added an apple note to it, it is delicious. It is phenomenal. I get compliments on this every single time I wear it. It's such a people pleaser. It just smells so delicious and yummy. It's such an amazing gourmand, and it smells like a caramel apple. It smells like fall in a bottle. It smells like Halloween. It's amazing, which I'm going to be filming my Halloween video today as well, and you will see this fragrance in that video because this smells like Halloween in a bottle. It is phenomenal. So anyways, that is Caramel Pomme Delight from Dior. Okay, next I pulled out my Lancome Lavondes Trianon fragrance. I have not worn this in so long. I forget how much I absolutely love this. This is a comfort fragrance for me so much. This is one of the most comforting things in my collection. This is like a Valium in a bottle for me. I mean, I can smell this and it just brings me instant like calmness and relief. There's nothing well, I wouldn't say there's nothing groundbreaking about it because I've never smelled another lavender and vanilla combination like this ever, but it is just lavender and vanilla. So it's not like anything, you know, really groundbreaking. But I love this. It's very, very strong. This is a very potent fragrance. You can spray this on, you can put a couple sprays of this on and you're gonna smell like this for 24 hours. I mean, It's so incredibly potent. I wear this, I used to wear this all of the time. I used to wear it to bed almost every single night, and you can see I've barely got any dent in it at all because it's so potent. You only need a couple sprays. Sometimes even one spray and you can just like walk through it, especially for bedtime. And that is just like perfect. It's incredible. I will have this bottle for the rest of my life. I absolutely adore this one. So anyways, that is Lavon's Trianon from Lancome. Then I wore some samples. So I wore this one here. This is from Beautiful Velvet. She sent this to me. I'm not totally sure what this is. I think it might be a Christian Siriano fragrance. Yeah, I think it might be a Christian Siriano fragrance. And I absolutely love it. It's, whatever this is warm. It almost does smell a little bit Middle Eastern. It's warm, it's a little bit sweet, maybe a little bit spiced. Like warm, sweet, spiced. Maybe some berries as well. And floral. It's really beautiful. It does remind me of like a Middle Eastern fragrance. So this could be an actual Middle Eastern fragrance, or it could be Christian Siriano, because she did tell me what the name bled. She told me what they were, but I can't remember now. But yeah, I do think this is, I don't know what it is, but it's fantastic and I loved it. It didn't last a super long time on me though, so that's what makes me think that this is maybe the Christian Siriano fragrance, because a lot of celebrity scents just don't perform super well. I think I got maybe 2 hours out of this or so, but it was kind of warm the day I wore this. So I'll test this again in cooler weather. Oh, I love it though. It smells phenomenal. And if this is the Christian Siriano fragrance, I would love to have a bottle of it. It's so good. In fact, I'm gonna look on FragranceNet and see what Christian Siriano fragrances they have. But anyways, there's that one. This next one, this is one of the samples that Beautiful Susan sent me. This is Lair and Earos by Pierre Guillaume. And I guess Pierre Guillaume is like a really expensive niche house. This fragrance, so the notes on this one are cocoa, lilac, powdery nuance, and tonka beans. I knew I was gonna love this, and I love this. I fell hard for this fragrance, which is sad because if it is super expensive, chances are I will not purchase it. But I love this and I will add it to my wish list because it smelled incredible on me. It was lilac, but it wasn't a super like powdery or mature smelling lilac at all. It was really, really beautiful and modern and feminine smelling. And the combination of the lilac and the tonka was so beautiful. I loved this. I loved it so much. So yeah, I'm gonna be saving the rest of my sample, and I'm gonna try this one in colder weather too. This did pretty good. It's kind of a lighter scent. It's kind of a light scent just by nature, and it was a little bit warm out the day that I wore it, so, and I want to say I got maybe 4 hours out of it or so, which was not bad, but I bet in colder weather it would perform even better. So I'm going to hang on to the rest. I've got maybe 1 more wear in here, and I'm going to hang on to this and wear it in the cooler weather. It is so good though. So anyways, that one is called Lair and Earos by Pierre Guillaume. And then last but not least, this was a terrible life decision. I don't know why I did it. So I dug in the box that Melissa sent, and I was digging through all the samples so I can go ahead and try everything. And I pulled this one out. This is the House of Oud Keep Glazed. I have had a sample of this before that I ordered off of Lucky Scent, which is where this sample came from too. And I absolutely hated it. I hated it so much. This has got something, it smells great in the vial. On skin, it is a completely different story. On my skin, this goes incredibly metallic, and it's a really, really sweet perfume. I believe it's got mango in it. So it's a really, really sweet perfume. So all day, and this is a beast of a fragrance too. So all day I smelled incredibly metallic and very, very sweet, and it made me want to throw up. I don't know why I did it. And I put the whole vial on. I told Charlotte, we were in the car, and I was like, I smell disgusting. I hate how I smell today, and I don't know why I did it, because I knew I didn't like this fragrance, but I thought maybe mine was just bad. Maybe, you know, it smells good in the vial, so I'm gonna do it because I think it smells, you know, I think maybe I just got a bad one or something. No, it's just not a good fragrance on me. I tried to save it with my Outremer Vanille, because not that it needed any more sweetness, but I was hoping that the vanilla would just kind of help to smooth out that really harsh metallic note. No, this didn't even touch it. I couldn't even smell this at all. It's like I didn't even spray anything on. This perfume was like, oh no, you're not going to dilute me. I'm here for the long haul. And it was. I smelled like this for probably 12 hours, if not more. Yeah, so keep Glazed from House of Oud is just not my friend. I don't like it. Wow, it goes metallic on me. So anyways, you guys, those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.